with Coach Shawn Jones of the South Green Rebels, who last week just beat North Green in the Civil War. We're gonna back up a little bit here, Coach, and I got to get your reaction to the finish of that game, and give me what you guys were thinking there at the end.
Well, first of all, we told the kids last week we'd take a 1-point win, and we'd take a 1-0, whatever, and by half, that's what came down to it. But there at the end of the game, we called Tom out there after we scored the unbelievable touchdown by Matt Nicodemus, who he was crushed at halftime because he fumbled the punt there in the first half. And I told him, I said, you will get an opportunity to make something happen in this ball game. And I didn't even dream that, saying that, one thing you're trying to do is build up a kid, not to be sit down. But, I mean, he did. That was the difference there when he scooped up the fumbled, the muff punt and ran it back. But we'd called Tom out there, and Coach Hansel had already said something to me in the third quarter about, if we need to go for two. And I kind of looked at him like, no, you've jinxed us here. But he'd been thinking about that play since the third quarter, and, it just worked for us. I'm one of them people that, I felt like that even if we got the ball back late in the game, the way our offense was so stagnant, I didn't know if we could score or not. I was hoping we could if we didn't make that play. But, that was a no-brainer for the coaching staff. I know a lot of people out in the community and out in the world wonder why we ever done that. But it was a no-brainer really for the coaching staff to make that decision. And it worked out great. Everybody executed from, Hunter getting the ball to Preston and him getting the ball to Justin in the back of the end zone. And it was just a huge win for us. We were needing something to pick us up this year. Although we got Greenville coming this week, it's going to be a tough challenge. We really feel that that's going to be a turning point in our season this year.
Sure. Can we let's talk about the play of Cody Brobeck for a little bit. He seemed to be all over the field, making tackles, behind the line, sacking quarterbacks. What did he give you in that game?
Well, we all week, we especially when you play county games, parents work with parents, and you got different people coming in. Oh, they're worried about this person, they're worried about that person. But come into school Friday, they were talking about number 69 on film, and Cody's a great player, but as a down tackle. Hadn't felt like he'd done a whole lot in the first 3 ball games that just stood out. So, it was he stand out all night long. We got a little nervous the second quarter. He got knocked crazy there a little bit. Didn't have a clue where he was at. So he got the cobwebs out, and our trainer got him back in. And 17 tackles and 5 behind the line, 2 sacks was a big thing for Brobeck. And he just had an exit game. And really the whole defense did. He had the 17 tackles. Linebackers played well. Secondary played well. They got behind us one time, and the kid dropped one. That was going to be a big game. But, we always talk here at South Green, ever since I've been associated with South Green, defensively you bend but don't break. And that's exactly what happened there in that first drive of the second half, where they went down to the inch line, it seemed like, and we held them out 4 straight plays. So it was just a great effort by the defense, and something we're going to have to do to hopefully get our offense kick-started is play good defense for the rest of the year.
Sure. And let's pivot to your game this week. You got a big foe coming in with Greenville. What do you guys game planning for on the Greenville side, and what do you got to do well to be successful?
Well, after watching Greenville on film, they just really, people probably don't think this. They just got 3 or 4 plays they run. They really do. I know against Marshtown West, they only threw the ball twice. They'll come out different sets, but they run the same play. And they were real patient against Marshtown West. Like I say, threw the ball twice and didn't run, but 3 or 4 different plays all night, and had a good chance to win that ball game, So, and against Franklin County last week, Hayes Colbert is a big threat. Whether they put him in the backfield last week some, and he had a big run, and of course he can catch it, punt return, special team player. He's just special, and they've got weapons. They always do. I mean, not lost a conference game in 3.5 years or 3 years. This will be their first conference game this year. So, they're just the cream of the crop in the conference, and it's a team that we have a lot of respect for. When you start looking around for teams and programs you want to be like, we don't have to go far here in Greene County. And I can't speak for the rest of the county teams, but I know for South Greene, when you look at programs, you like to mirror yourself after. Green was one of them. That's how much respect we've got for them. But they're just super athletic all over the field, and that's going to be a tough challenge for us this week. And we tell the guys, we go in every game, we go out there, with the attitude we're going to win the game. But we look at it this week, if we don't win this ball game, we got to come out with some stuff to help us on down the road, especially since when playoffs come around, they're going to be 4A, we're going to be 3A. So, we want to win them all. We want to win all the conference games, but improving offensively will be tremendous this week no matter what happens in the game. So, if we can have some positive this week, win or lose, and make some strides further on down the season, then we're pretty happy with this week.
Great. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.